Hey everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit, and I'm here to do another reading. So I'm going to do a collective reading for this new moon in Scorpio. So I'm going to start by taking some Power of Love cards. We'll see what comes out. We'll see what the energy is. So what is the energy for everyone for this new moon in Scorpio, please? What is the energy for everyone for this new moon in Scorpio, please? We have, oh, we had two. We have present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. So all about like living in the moment, not getting in your head. Spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like there's something about like not worrying too much about what's going to happen, not, you know, ruminating or obsessing on the past, but also not like totally like freaking yourself out about what's going to happen in the future. We have discernment on the back. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Yeah. So they're telling you to stay present. Staying present is going to help you. Staying in the moment. How do you stay present? You can ground yourself. You can do meditation. You basically, it's about like calming your body and calming your mind. And then also having discernment so that you can stay in alignment with yourself. I do see, your third eye chakra coming out. So paying attention to your intuition. I also see your sacral chakra and your root chakra coming out. So, paying attention to basic needs, getting your basic needs met, also like propelling yourself forward with your creativity. And then also like I see kind of like all the chakra colors here with this discernment. So really like making sure that you're in alignment with yourself. So that's beautiful. Let's go ahead and we'll take some other cards here, and I'll just put these over to the side, and then we will take some other cards. So I'm going to use this Depths of the Sea Oracle deck just because Scorpio is going to be the deep dark. We're going to be pulling from the deep dark. We're in Scorpio season, and we are Scorpio's all about those the emotional stuff that comes to the can bubble up to the surface sometimes. So we're gonna see what's coming out, what's coming up, where are we at with emotions? Where is everyone at? What is this new moon in Scorpio energy for everyone, please? What is this new moon in Scorpio energy for everyone, please? We have Dolphin. Positive mindset. Yeah, so dolphins are all about being in the moment too. They're about joy, they're about playfulness. So really remembering to kind of cherish the small things, really, make sure that you're having fun, it's not all work, it's play too. Octopus, multiple choices. So there could be options in the situation. Octopuses are also about eights, which is like the Ouroboros. So that's kind of like that balancing out that life and death, that harsher, darker and lighter, harsher and gentler energy. So remember to be playful, because being playful will essentially keep you in that positive mindset. And octopus is like remembering that everything is cyclical, and so everything has a time and a space and a reason in the moment. What else do we have for everyone for this new moon in Scorpio, please? We have seal approval. Um, So making sure you're being mindful of where your thoughts are going, and what kind of choices are you making? Are you making choices to seek approval, or are you making choices based on what getting your needs met? We have lighthouse spirit guides on the back, but I think I'm going to keep pulling a little bit. So I feel like you are being guided. There's something you're being guided with. You're being guided to, we had, multiple choices and we had that discernment card come out. We had discernment. Let me find it for you. So obviously there's something about like how you're making choices, what you're making choices with, paying attention to, you know, what are your motivations for making your choices? Is it to seek approval or is it to give yourself joy? Is it to keep this positive mindset? Is it to ground yourself and stay present in the moment? What else is coming out for everyone for this new moon in Scorpio, please? We have saltwater detoxification. Yeah, it's kind of like you're trying to kind of like cleanse your emotions, like not cleanse, that's not the right word, but like you're trying to differentiate like where these emotions are coming from. Are they serving you? Are they your highest best good? And kind of using that discernment again, trying to figure out like when you have certain emotions, like where does it come from? Does it come from being overwhelmed with choices? Does it come from trying to seek approval? Does it come from, having joy and living in the moment? What else for everyone, please? We have School of Fish, soul contracts. So I feel like you do have people around you that are kind of in your soul tribe. I also feel like you could be learning a lot about what gives you joy and what makes you happy kind of in the moment right now. Um so you do have people around you who are going to support you and who are kind of like doing parallel journeys with you, which really isn't uncommon. But I feel like a lot of these people are here to teach you about like how to keep your positive mindset going and how to really enjoy yourself in the moment. Like, how do you fully experience joy? And this is kind of like what you're learning right now. What else do we have for everybody? Island estrangement. I feel like even though you have a lot of options, you have a lot of choices here, and there are like a lot of people around you that could be like soulmates, soul contracts, that kind of thing, and people who are teaching you things. You're also feeling kind of lonely, which isn't uncommon. Um, if you get creative, if you use this like um independent time to kind of really get something going with your creativity, you won't feel as lonely or estranged with this. And this is just really common for the spiritual journey to kind of feel. You need to have courage right now. You need to have courage. You need to persevere, is what they're saying. What else does everyone need to know? Moonlight, faded pathway. Yeah, so this is a spiritual journey for you. You're on the right path. I feel like sometimes you feel like, is this all an illusion? Like, what is this for? What is the bigger meaning? And then when you get scared or you become afraid, that's when you start to kind of like seek approval from other people instead of just being true to yourself. What else for everyone for this new moon in Scorpio, please? We have two. We have barrel hollowed out. And then we also have, whoops, we have sun hat worn out. Okay. So you are protected. You're feeling maybe like a little bit exhausted. You're also feeling like barrels in waves are like this this pocket of air or this like circular space of air between like the actual wave itself. And so a lot of times like surfers will go like barreling because they'll go in that pocket, they'll try to get inside of it. Um, so I feel like you're trying to kind of like get inside this pocket of these emotions and try to figure these out. But I feel like it is very exhausting. It has been exhausting for you. You are protected, and you do have everything you need. And I feel like maybe there's like a lot of emotions going around. So you're, swirling around. We have blowhole release, but so I do think that like there is going to be some sort of release, and there's going to be, with this release, it's going to be some sort of transformation as well. Um, Even though this has been like really exhausting for you, I feel like you're really on this journey where you're trying to figure out like where does your joy come from? Where is the originator of your joy? And how do you access that with all this other stuff going on? Because, and how do you know if what you're feeling is real? How do you know like if the people around you are really there for you? And so that's kind of like having this discernment. That's why they want you to get present, because when you become present, you can kind of figure out like who's here for you and who, might not be. Um, for you. And so that's why you have multiple choices in detoxification. You're trying to figure out, like, are there people in my life right now? Are there things in my life? Are there situations in my life that I can live without that, like, really aren't serving me, that are making me feel alone and making me feel kind of like estranged from the rest of the world? You do have like quite a bit of people and situations and circumstances around you that are really supportive of you, that are really like trying to teach you some good stuff here. So I wouldn't discount that. I know it's been like really exhausting, and I feel like you're just kind of like, how much more do I take? How much more do I go? You're still protected, and there is like a release coming. There is um a release coming there. So that's really good. I'm gonna pull some tarot now, and we will see if there's any other messages for this new moon in Scorpio for everybody. So I'm going to take some Everyday Witch Tarot, and we'll see if there's anything else that comes out. Please show me for everybody what are the messages for this new moon in Scorpio. Show me the context, show me the situation, show me what's going on for everybody. This new moon in Scorpio. All right. We have Page of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like there's some sort of like passion or creativity coming out. I feel like this could be like really transformative. There's something about being curious, staying curious, being playful with it, being open. There is a little bit of mystery. Um, yeah. What else do we have for everybody? We have Knight of Wands. So feeling a little bit of resistance, maybe a little bit of hesitance. They're asking you to maintain your curiosity, asking you to really push into that kind of like curious energy, um, that perseverance kind of stuff. But you are hesitant. I feel like this is like you're exhausted from, whatever's happened previously, and so you're wondering, like, how much do I give, or should I put up a wall here? Should I put up a boundary? What do I do? What else do we have for everybody? Nine of Swords. Yeah, so kind of having some anxiety. You might be kept up at night. You might be having a hard time sleeping, because you're thinking about everything. You're trying to learn. There's something that you want to learn about, but you're not really sure. I do feel like clarity's coming, and you are going to end up learning whatever it is that you're seeking, or learning about whatever you're seeking. But I feel like you do need to kind of like take care of yourself and try to make sure that you're getting that sleep, getting that rest, instead of driving yourself crazy. Nines are also associated with the crown chakra, which is the chakra that aligns you to your higher self. It connects you to God, to the universe. So I feel like there's some sort of like big lesson that you're learning, and nines are also a near completion of a cycle. So you're nearly completing some sort of cycle here that has to do with your energy and maybe how you think about your energy. What else do we have for everyone? Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh, nines are super important. 999, I would look that up. Um, but there's an opportunity for you to have everything that you want, to have wish fulfillment. Again, do you see how this person looks like they're kind of meditating? I feel like that's another confirmation message for the being present, for the figuring out where your joy is. staying playful? Do you see this kitty kind of like messing with the crab, like remembering to stay playful, remembering to kind of ground yourself, enjoy the moment kind of thing? What else do we have for everyone for this new moon in Scorpio, please? We have Seven of Wands. So I feel like you're trying to, this is energy of overcoming something. You are you're working really hard, maybe come up against some obstacles, maybe come up against quite a few obstacles recently, and you are trying to like maintain that passion. You're trying to maintain that childlike enthusiasm for it, but you're also feeling like this is kind of hard work. The energy has been a little bit challenging to difficult to deal with, challenging to deal with. What am I trying to say? And so you're trying to kind of like push through that. What else do we have for everybody for this new moon in Scorpio, please? Sure, I'll take all of them. Okay, nine again, the Hermit. Yeah, so you're like, you're having some sort of like introspection. What is this introspection about? You're trying to figure out how much um more you can take right now. You're really getting, I think you're getting exhausted and you're wondering if this is all just like you kind of spinning your wheels or if you're actually getting somewhere with it. I do see that you are getting somewhere with it, but I do feel like that exhaustion. I can feel that two swords needing to kind of have discernment again with a confirmation about discernment. So having discernment with like what is keeping you up at night? Why do you need to read all these books right now in the middle of the night? Why do you need to know this right now? They're saying to kind of, really take care of yourself, like turn inward, tune into yourself. What do you need right now? Um, you've also kind of got some sort of decision where, you have to figure out like what it is that you want. You know what you want, but I feel like because you haven't seen it, you're like not believing it. So you're kind of like skeptical about it still. We have Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so definitely opportunity for wish fulfillment, something coming in, a new beginning, a new opportunity for something that you've been wanting. This is also something that is tangible. This is something that it will be sustainable, essentially. It'll provide clarity for you and it will provide abundance for you. We have strength on the back. So needing to persevere, needing to have courage. This probably feels kind of vulnerable right now. That's why you're in this Nine of Wands energy. You're like, I don't know what to do. So turning inward, that's what they're saying, like kind of going to your intuition, going in and figuring out what are your basic needs, figuring out like what are the things that motivate me and inspire me and give me, inspiration to be the creative person that I am. Um, so that is very beautiful. I see like really needing to have some sort of self-care and self-care discernment and what was the other one we have? Self-care, discernment, and also we have this spontaneity. So even with, with having the don't be afraid to like take little risks. Don't be afraid to take like maybe calculated risks or risks that aren't going to have super high stakes right now. Because you're supposed to really be enjoying this is what they're saying, but they're also saying that like this is a chance for you to grow and for you to learn. And this is an opportunity for you to create something bigger for yourself out of like really paying attention to listening to your needs and having really good discernment for yourself. So that is a beautiful read, beautiful energy. Look at the magician underneath the strength. Yeah, you're on some sort of like life lesson journey. This is part of your spiritual journey. Um, so beautiful energy. I love it for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonates. I hope you have a wonderful new moon in Scorpio, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by today.